Welcome back to Finish Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Where in the last video we had to find the death of Mr. Kane Buller as he was killed in his office and put in the safe. And they had some suspects around. Like one guy who thinks he's masking Mars. He doesn't look like he killed it, but he is one of the main suspects. Well, somebody else could be in play, but we never don't know who it is. Maybe it's the other Detective Atmey. But with that being said, grab a snack, grab a drink, because Detective Reaper is here to come to save the day. Okay, we are at the basement. Oh, it's you, Mr. Wright. Miss Andrews? What's she still hanging around here for? So, how is it going? What about the second urn? The urn? Oh, that. It's been taken care of already. What do you mean? Oh, that. Taken care of? Do you mean it's been found? Yes, it was bought during the trial today. Wow, really? You really are the greatest, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright has nothing to do with it. It was Mask and Moss' wife that found it. Well, anyway, I'm so relieved. Okay, that's something to do. You know what you look like? I just heard all about it on the news. So that detective was actually the thief all along? It looks that way right now. It's my fault. I'm the one who ended up hiring the Moss to guard the treasure. Don't blame yourself. You were just doing your job. Hey, Nick, if she wanted to apologize, you should let her. So, where was it that you hired Mr. Detective Atmey again? About 20 days ago. And when was it that Mask and Moss calling card arrived? That was about 10 days ago. So he sent the calling card to the very place he hired to guard. I guess that is then. Detective Atmey must have really wanted a second after all. I guess so. What you know about the night crime? What? So Mask and Moss murdered someone as well? Well, that's how things look right now. Yes, but I thought that he was here still in the urn at the time. Well, we'll talk about the criminal mastermind, so anything's possible. Nick, let's get down to business already. On the night of the thief, did you notice anything suspicious about Detective Atmey? No, I couldn't have. After all, he was hidden the entire time. I never even caught a glimpse of him. He claims that the way he always operates. That's just what he says, so he can't have an alibi while he's committed theft himself. Yeah, he was caught in a crime scene full of dress up and Mask and Moss pretty well. Alright, sacred urn. I'm so glad that you got the second urn back. Yes, but there's still something that bothers me about it. What is it? I'm not exactly sure, but somehow the urn that came back seems different. Really? You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Miss Andrews? No, I don't know anything. Why would I? Oh boy. Miss Andrews, you're freaking out. Psylocks. Oh my god. What do you think this means, Nick? It means the person that holds the secret to my mystery of the second urn. It's our very own Miss Andrews. Alright, Miss Andrews. We're gonna move somewhere. Let's see. There you go to here. There we go. Ah, Mr. Wright! Mr. Delite, did they finish their interrogation? Yes, but please don't leave me alone anymore. Mr. Delite, you lied to us before, didn't you? Well, you see, on the same night of the second urn was stolen from Lollytail department store. A blackmail letter you got summoned you to KB security to hand over some money. And then that's where the CEO Kane Buller was murdered. But there's only one wrong Delite, am I right? So the only question is, where were you that night. This time I want to hear the whole truth. Your life depends on it. Okay. So, Mask Moss. Mr. Light, do you still insist that you are Mask and Moss? Isn't that what I've been saying since yesterday? That was a quick response. Tell me about it. To be honest, it's starting to get irritating. But listen, Mr. Light. At the trial that we learned the true identity of the thief, did we? Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival word of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. I guess it's true. I wasn't the one who stole the urn. Of course not, after all, you were that KB security at the time. So then, the person dressed up as Mask and Moss in this photo, it's gotta be Detective Atmey. So that night, you didn't go to Lord and Taylor, you went to KB Security, right? Yes, I went to KB Security at the time the blackmail note say I should. Alright, what happened next? Well, I used to work there, so I know where the CEO office was. I knocked, but there was no answer. So then I used his key card to unlock the door. That's probably where he dropped his wallet. When I went into the CEO office, someone was in there. Someone? Then suddenly, they bashed me over the head. Bam! Was it Kane Bullock that hit you? I don't know. The person ran away while I was still stunned. When I came to my senses, the sight I saw left me speechless. Wow. The dead body of the CEO was right in front of me. I thought I died myself. Anyway, I thought I should do something with the body. So that's why you put it in a safe? Yes, that's right. I used to be the chief of one of those security teams, so I knew how to open it. Okay, and what did you do after that? Well, I got out of there for starters. I was the one who set up the security cameras in that building. So I knew how to avoid being spotted by them. Nick? All of a sudden, Mr. Light kind of sounded like the murder to me. Please don't say that. Why are you fighting? Mr. Light, is it true that 1 year ago, you were first to quit KB Security? Ah, how did you know? I beg you, please don't tell Desi, please. Don't worry, we haven't told anyone yet. Ooh, thank goodness. No, but I suppose I have to tell her sometime. She'll find out eventually. What have you been hiding from her anyway? Desi was to spy me if she ever found out I was living the life of a crime. A criminal, a thief, she'd never forgive me. My marriage would be over. Knowing that, why did you become a thief in the first place? Because Desi spends money like it's water. There's no job in the world that could bring in enough money. Except being a thief, at least. That's what I thought anyway. So he became Mask and Moss for Desiree, huh? Okay. Oh, let's see here. What can we bring to you? We need to look at something. Represent something. What do you know about this newspaper clipping? Hey! This is an article about my debut heist. Boy, that was a tough one, boy. I knew it. They were hot on my trail. But Mask and Moss, he must have gotten away, right? It says in the article that he disappeared. That's right. I got a certain burst of inspiration. I hear my Mask and Moss hustled in that nearby plastic bucket. Then I quickly changed into my security guard uniform. Pretty clever, eh? Wow, awesome! Hey, hold the phone! The guard in this photo, is this you? Mr. Delite? Hehehe, that's right. Nice trick, if I do say so myself. Nice and easy to figure out. Even pearls could see through that in a heartbeat. Alright. But as you might expect, Detective Atmey found the disguise. He truly deserved the title of Ace Detective. Detective Atmey found the masked demon's disguise. That's interesting. Yes, and I heard that he brought it home with him. So that's it. That's when Atmey got his hands on this. Thanks to that, I got a chance to remake my costume. That must be really time-consuming, huh? Yes, it took quite a while to complete. Anyway, a few days after that, I received the first letter of the blackmailer. What? Blackmail letter? You got them started when? Tell me more now. Hey, calm down. Don't get so worked up. Where the blackmail letter is? Yeah, where's it there? So, was this blackmail letter written by KB Security CEO K. Bullard? I think so. Probably. You can only get into the CEO office if you have a key card. And the blackmail letter said to be at KB Security. Guess no one other than Mr. Bullard could have written the letter then. Alright, let's see what we got with you. Blackmail letter. This blackmail letter, is this the first one you got? No, of course not. But this is the first one that ever called me out for a specific location. So, did you start receiving blackmail letters after the incident? Yes, just a few days after the Tears of Emnon heist. That first letter, it says, I know what you did. So someone found about your true identity just like that. It's not easy being a master thief, you know. I got proof that it was you, so give up. It went on to say, so in the end, I had to give up the treasure I went through all that trouble to steal. Is that right? Hey, hang on a sec. What do you mean you had to give it up? Oh, don't worry. After I put the jewelry in a safe deposit box in the loves specified, someone sent me $10,000. No one said anything about me being worried, you know. After that, I started getting the plans in the mail. Plans? What plans? What are these plans you're talking about? They were instructed on how to steal a crown or painting of some other rare treasures. They showed security blind spots, escape routes, and even suggested training methods. So you mean the one who planned the heist wasn't you? No, it wasn't. I only planned the very first one. After that, I received plans from a very kind person, incredible detailed plans. It sounds like Mr. Delite is thankful to be the person that was blackmailing him. So Ron Delite was Mask after all, but someone else is behind the thief. Someone who planned them all the details. All I had to do was deposit the treasure I stole into the safe deposit box. Then I just waited for the cash to come in the mail. But you try not to look so gleeful about it. So you went after the secret herb because of the world's plans too? Well, see, the truth is, I never seen the urn. All I did was follow instructions and steal what I was told to steal. Mr. Delite, is everything you just told me the truth? Yes, but please don't tell Dizzy, okay? Alright. Ron, before we go, there's one more thing I want to ask you. Yes, but please don't hurt me. Mr. K. Bullard, do you swear that it wasn't you who... Do you swear that it wasn't you who killed him? Yes, of course. I could never. I'm not lying. All I did was hide his body in a safe. But then I was afraid they discovered what I did, so I turned myself in yesterday. Why? Well, if the judge had ruled that I was guilty of robbery, then I have an alibi, right? I guess so. You're real clever, Mr. Delite. I guess I had no other to take Mr. Delite at his word. Mr. Maya. Hey, Billy! I'm back. Hey, Pearl, so what have you been up to this whole time? The second herb, Mr. Nick. I took it back to the Curry village to have examined. And? did you find out? Well, there's no need to worry. They say it's the real urn. Ooh, well, that's a relief. I was really worried. But there's one small problem. Problem? These cute little pink splotches. They said that it's paint, and they were put on the urn recently. Why are we talking about the pink splotches again? What's the big deal? What's the big deal? We gotta find out how they got there. That's the big deal. Yes, Mr. Nick, we gotta find out how they got there. Okay, we're gonna find out how they got there then. Please, don't forget about me. No, we won't forget about you. Alright. We won't forget about you this time, let's see. Move. Let's get my side out. She should be still there. Hopefully. There you go. Oh, Pearls. How nice to see you. Hello there. I haven't seen you around, lady. What have you been up to? Well, actually, I was having this urn examined. Oh, I see. Maybe if we take another look at this urn, we can figure out the mystery of what actually happened here. Nick, let's look around one more time. Alright, let's look around. Let's start with this box right here. This box, there's something about that box that's bothering me. That's the box that second urn was in. It looks like there's some pink paint on it too. And definitely the same color as the stuff on the urn. I think I know how the paint got on it now. Alright, let's investigate again, Nick. Alright. Let's see what else we can do. Let's see. Oh. It looks like to me it's been dry for several days. There's something suspicious about the paint mark. The bottom left corner of the shape oddly and shocking pink. Mr. Nick, could it be that odd shape is? Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is it. Ah, that's the box the second urn was in. If you look over here, there's a little bit of paint on the box as well. Wow, you're right. Look, it matches. What is it? What is it? What is it, Mr. Nick? This is all turned out exactly as I thought it would. Yeah. I think it's all to start becoming clear. We're that much closer to solve the mystery of what happened to the urn. Yeah, you're right. So, if a person who actually know all the details of this place, I mean, it could be one or three people. It could be Mr. Delite, it could be the Detective Atmey, or it could be you. Because you also know a lot of information too about this place because you work here. Take that! Alright, Miss Andrews, I think we interrogate you. This is my second or third time with you, so let's see what you're trying to hide. Miss Andrews, do you know anything about the second urn? Do I know anything? I'm in charge of the entire treasure exhibit. The urn that was submitted before the court today, it was obviously not the same urn as before. Well, that's true. Maybe it isn't the same. It could be a fake. A fake? You're the one who said it was the same, so that's the most obvious explanation. Do you have any evidence that urn was submitted the trial was genius? Yeah. Yeah, sure we do. Let's see, where we go? Okay, we go here. Take that! Started to break into. Oh shoot! Pearls went back to Carrion Village and had it examined. I think the last one started to break into you. Is that right? That's right, but I don't see how. What she discovered that the urn has been broken again. Did you say again? Yes, it was broken once a year ago. And now it looks like the same thing has happened. And quite recent too. Recently? Oh, you said that this urn was broken recently? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Why did you think it was broken recently? How did you know? Let's see. How did I know? How did I know? Let's see what this is. No, it's gotta be here, right here. I'm pretty sure this gotta be it. And take that! This poster? It was made recently, right? Poster? Ah, the poster for the exhibit. At the time when this photo was taken, the urn say "I am" on it. But now, for some mysterious reason, it says Amy. When the urn was fixed, the letter was transposed. Ah! I am. What does it even mean? I don't know anything about that. I wasn't even there when this where the photo was when this poster was taken. That was a mistake. Now, tell the truth. Wait. For even if the urn was broken, I have nothing to do with it. Huh? Yes, that's it. It must have been one of those people who at the photo shoot. They probably dropped it. I'm sure that's what happened. It looks like she's not going to give up that sight lock so easily. Do you have any proof that the urn was broken here at the teller? Yeah, the paint marks. Really? Do we got to do this? 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 Take that! Well, Miss Andrews, what is it supposed to be? There's a pink paint all over this urn. And there's a pink paint all over the floor, the walls of the basement warehouse. In other words, this urn was broken here. You can't weasel out of this one, Miss Andrews. But, uh-oh, she's trying to make her escape. But you can't get pink paint anywhere. Well, that's none of my office, that's for sure. Well, theirs is in my room. Liar. Anyway, the paint on the urn and the paint on the floor, there's no proof that it's the same paint. Come on, this is getting ridiculous. The proof linking the paint to the urn on the floor is, oh my goodness, the box! Take that! This box, the urn was stored in this, right? Yes, that's right. Well, there's pink paint on this box as well. Ah! I think you already know where I'm going with this, don't you? Yes, more or less. The paint on the floor has an odd-shaped print on it, doesn't it? Yes. If you put this box into impression the paint, you can see it fits perfectly. Huh. Which means this box was dropped right over there. And that is when the urn was broken. Your name does you justice, Mr. Wright. Yep. Gotcha, Miss Andrews. I'm so sorry. I was the one who broke the urn. Boy, this made me feel so the evil school teacher. I'm a terrible person. Not only did I break it, but I tried to hide what I did. Well, that's not so hard to understand, is it, Pearlie? No. I know just how she feels. It happened 2 weeks ago. Just after the poster photo was taken on the same day the urn arrived here. I thought I put it away down here for safekeeping. I was carrying the box. When I tripped over a paint can and lost my balance, the box I was carrying crashed onto the ground. Oh, I heard a terrible noise and I thought my heart was going to stop. Fearing the worst, I opened the lid of the box and that's when it happened. The broken pieces of the urn fell out of the box and landed right in the paint. I was in shock and let out a huge scream. I can totally see how that could happen. Yeah, as clumsy as she is, I'm sure Mike understands. Well, I knew it was the most important treasure of all the Curing Village, so I tried as hard as I could fix it. Fortunately, the shards were pretty big. And that's when I am got changed to Amy. I didn't know how it was originally written, but any sane person fiction will assume it says Amy. Any sane person, really? Oh, pearls. She said she wasn't very good at spelling. Anyway, I put the urn in the storeroom and no one had seen it since then. Oh, so Amy was bailed out. Oh, that's good news. Oh, she was bailed out. But that's something I don't get. When we first came in, I didn't see any paint stains. Well, that's because it was so ugly and embarrassing. I used the golden statue to cover it. The Amy face statue? Aha! That's what Amy face. The first time that we came down here, it was on the night that the second urn was stolen. But Mr. Nick, there was no paint marks on the wall or floor of the warehouse when we were here. Well, that's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime, around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive from the mountain training home. And? I realized that the statue would be a perfect size to cover up the paint stand. That's why I put it where you first saw it. I see. Now it makes perfect sense. But it's still one thing I find strange. What is it, Pearls? The day after the urn was stolen, we came here again. At that time, the statue had been moved and the paint was clearly visible. She's right about that. Well, Miss Andrews? Huh? What? I don't know anything about that. I placed it there to cover the paint, so why would I move it again? Well then, who was it? Who would have done it and why? On the day before the death, the statue was definitely closer to the door. Then the next day, it was moved. But why? Carried into the basement warehouse the day of the crime. Move again. Yeah, because somebody was hiding behind that box, I'm pretty sure. It looks like there's some connection between the second urn and a murder case. Why? Why do you think so, Mr. Nick? Because that night, the real thief, Ron Delite, was at KB Security. So then, why did another masked mind showed up here? A lot of different things are pointing to one undeniable fact. One undeniable fact? The murder trial is started tomorrow, but it looks like that thief is going to be making another appearance. Alright, we got the end of the investigation, and we're gonna be moving on. Case start getting good. So we still got some suspects going on here. And we're going to end the gameplay here of Finish Wright Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulation. So the next time we're gonna start right into the trial. Thanks everybody for watching. I am out.